The IPO market got a little better in 2025 and probably gets a little better in 2026. There was actually a lot of very strong momentum in the earlier part of 2025. You had some companies that went public and saw considerable one-day pops. And I think that's very important to the psychology of the exit market. When you see IPOs that work really well within the first few days of the launch, that just brings more people to market. And that momentum seemed to be picking up steam. Of course, you had the government shutdown in the latter part of the year, and that really closed off the IPO spigot, and we haven't really seen that kind of snap back, right? So 2025 was first in a lot of ways in terms of new volatility related to tariffs, geopolitical economic uncertainty, the government shutdown. So there was definitely a lot of eagerness to get the IPO market open again, but then there were a lot of headwinds that just kind of slowed down a lot of that activity. So as we look forward to 2026, the hope is that some of that is behind us, at least the initial volatility, and then the market can get back to bringing companies to market. We've had several years of correcting valuations, and I think what 2025 proved is that if you come to market with a good story, a good business, and the right valuation, you can actually get the deal done. Things like AI, crypto, defense tech, there's a lot of demand for those businesses, and those businesses are actually generating revenue. So I'm optimistic 2026 can keep some of that momentum that we saw in 2025.